Hello, my name is Ben. This is the second interview for my multimodal project, and we already got an interview on a male's perspective. Now we're going to get a female's perspective on how social media affects your mental health as a college student. So, who am I here with today?
Emily Silva.
Okay, and we're going to ask Emily some questions on the topic. So, let's go with the first question. Let's see. Okay. How do you feel when you scroll through your social media feeds?
If I do it for a really long time, it makes me feel like I'm not being very interactive, and it kind of makes me feel like I'm wasting my time.
Okay. What do you think are the biggest benefits of using social media?
I think it can I think you can use it as a way to open yourself up to different influences and then cultures and whatever you're looking for.
Okay. Have you ever taken a break from social media, and if so, why and for how long?
For like a larger break, I don't think I've ever deleted the app to give myself that break. But I definitely notice whenever I'm on the apps too much that I do put them away, and I can definitely feel a difference in myself and my productivity.
Yeah. Would you say taking a break helps you in college, I guess?
Yeah, I think so. It's definitely a distraction if you're on it too much, so whenever you do need to focus in on the studies and everything, I think it's a good thing to get off of the social media for a while.
Okay. Have you ever had a negative experience on social media, and how did that impact your usage?
I've never dealt with any cyberbullying or anything discriminatory, but I guess negative, I could tell that I was very invested and kind of dependent on being on social media. So I guess that's the only negative that I've dealt with.
Okay. And then, do you think social media has changed the way you communicate with friends and family? And if so, how?
Yeah, I do think it has changed drastically how I speak to people. I think, personally, I'd rather have a serious conversation over phone call or face-to-face. But I think social media has kind of toned that down to where those important conversations are happening over a screen. So I do think that's changed how I speak and communicate with others.
Okay. And then, how do you create your social media feeds? Do you follow accounts that inspire you, or do you focus on entertainment?
What do you mean entertainment?
Like when you're on Instagram, for example, I guess, are you going on Instagram to look at something inspirational, or just trying to find inspiration to do something, or are you just using it just for entertainment, just to get away from everything and just look at a video or something?
I guess I use it for entertainment and to stay connected to people, because being at college, you're kind of away from the people you've been around the majority of your life, so I use it as a way to stay in contact.
Okay. And then, have you ever felt pressure to present a certain image of yourself on social media?
Yeah, definitely. I think social media, and I use Instagram primarily, so I think Instagram has this stereotype of posting the most perfect picture and cookie cutter image. So I do feel some sense of that's the way I need to be perceived, and that's the only things that I should be posting.
Yeah. You said it kind of you have to some way just post a perfect picture. Would you say social media kind of sets unrealistic standards for just life in general?
No, definitely. I think that whatever you post on social media is like the only thing people are able to see, and through that, like people might get like the wrong image. Like you're posting all the positive stuff, and that's the only thing they see. No one sees like the behind the scenes, what's going on as well.
Okay. Do you engage with any online communities or groups on social media? And if so, what are they about?
I don't think I'm a part of any communities like that are just on social media. There's clubs and organizations that I'm a part of that have pages that I am a part of, but I think that's about it.
Okay. This is a good one. How do you balance your social media use with your academic responsibilities?
I can't say I'm the best at it, but if I do catch myself kind of going back to social media whenever, like in between my assignments or when I should be doing the assignments, I try my best to just turn the phone off and like get it out of sight, I guess. If I'm not like visibly looking at it, I think it's easier to focus on the assignments that I'm doing.
Okay. And then, has your opinion about any particular social media platform changed over time? And if yes, why?
My opinion?
Yeah. Like, for example, like Instagram, you said that's the one you use the most?
Yeah.
Would you say your opinion on Instagram has like changed over time or not really?
I guess when I first got it, I used it more as like for fun. And as time's gone on, I feel like I kind of have like a more professional like persona, or like that's the way that I like kind of use it now.
Mm-hmm.
Like nothing I do is really casual on Instagram anymore the way it used to be.
Mm-hmm. And then, let's see. And then lastly, as a college student, how does social media affect you positively?
I think social media, although I don't necessarily like the way it's brought everybody to be more digitally dependent,
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, I think it has made it easier to connect with people that you meet like either in person or you meet them online, like to grow that connection regardless of how it started.
Okay. So do you want to add anything else to anything you said, or not really?
I think I covered a lot of it.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, that was our second interview for the project. And now that we have both a male's perspective and a female's perspective, we're just going to compare and contrast. And, yeah, thank you.